Picking up where I left off, I just really want this community to question things a little bit more instead of getting on YouTube, because to be honest, and I speak to all content creators here, guys, you are leading people a certain direction. It doesn't matter if you keep giving your financial disclosures. It means absolutely nothing. If you're out here every single day, then that means people are watching you to rely on whatever it is you're saying to guide them continuously through this process that has now gone into a year and a half. Now we've reached a point where a lot of you agreed that if it touched that price, that would cause it to shoot. Now I'm starting to think that now you guys are kind of like, ugh, I don't know anymore where this is going to go. It could possibly go lower. It may not squeeze. They may have been able to totally just say, you know what, screw everybody in the stock market. We're not paying you motherfuckers. And maybe Johnwicksnipin was right this whole time. But I wanted to influence you guys to question things. Checks and balances are good. They're healthy if done respectfully. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. It's how you get down to the bottom of things. And later I'm going to be showing you a video from a guy that's a total opposite of AMC. Like, he is so anti-AMC, but it is good content, and you always want all information from all angles. You want to hear what everybody has to say from both sides of the fucking coin. So I present the community with this thought. Think about it for a second. You have been told to buy and hold. If you've already bought, you were told to hold all this time, and every day multiple content creators were telling you, no, this could go down to 10, this could go down below, this could go down to $1, blah blah blah. I know they didn't really believe that was going to happen, but look where we are. We're here now. And they were saying, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You guys are talking to them from a position of the stock market is going to do right by you. And in my position, I've been telling them the stock market is not going to do right by them. Is your DD correct? Is your technical analysis correct? Sure. Are these crazy prices believable? No, not in my book. They're not believable. Is the theory that if it was done exactly the way you're presenting it, for it to go to 100,000 possible? I guess. I wouldn't sign off on that. But I'm much more strong of the position that this stock market is not here to hand over all of the money to the people. It is not, and it will not be. So I wanted to create some sort of noise by multiple different ways. And I wanted all of you guys to learn how to question things and talk to each other. Forget about the content creator. Okay, they're not the most important people here. You guys are the most important people here, because you're looking for some sort of direction, or you would not be here. So I wanted you guys to talk and say, hey, at Johnwicksnipin, did you see Frankie Muhammad's video where he said this, that, and the other? What do you think about it? Hey, at Dwayne M, I got your video. I heard what you said. This is what I think. And we talk as a community on video, not comments. Comments are dirty. Comments are infiltrated. Comments are there to manipulate the creator's narrative. So, Johnwicksnipin, what is it that we're questioning now? Well, this is what I'm questioning now. I'm questioning, why have content creators been on this strong message day in and day out by the 20s and 30s of them on YouTube to continuously hold through losses while saying it's going to go down this far? So why would you tell people to hold through 30s when they could have sold in the 30s or 20s? You're telling them it's going to 10 and below. Why not? So you wanted everybody to lose all this money because the only way to get to the 100,000 is to go down this low, but while holding it the whole time? I mean, that doesn't make sense. You know what would have been a better plan was? Wait, everybody get the fuck out of the stock, wait till it reaches 10 and below, and then fucking bum rush the shit, and that would have driven it to the moon. So I have to start questioning what's going on here. And somebody could make a video and explain that part to me. Why weren't we selling to the whole community, or advising the whole community, or opinionating to the whole community? Not financial advice or whatever, but why not saying like, hey, For instance, if I would have understood it that way, I would have been presenting my content like, hey guys, this is going to go down to 10 or below. There's too much short interest. They're going to drag it down. But once it hits 10, I'm going to load up with 2,000 shares, because at 10 now, we could have bought so many more shares and probably not been invested as heavily as we are. Could you imagine now if you had all your dry powder and you watched it at $10, it would have cost you $1,000 to own 100 shares. 100 shares every $1,000. You know what that would have been for me? Fuck. That would have been a lot of fucking shares, bro. It would have been a lot of shares. I would have been somewhere like, I don't know, 10,000 shares I would have had. And at that point, I would have been like, okay, well, once I hit 100, shit, that's a lot of money. So I have to question it. So I'm going to end this video. Johnwicksnipin is out. I think I have a little bit more. Let me make another one.